I'm kind of glad I did.
All right, so getting into game number 1 here, we got lilDan versus Turing, and everything I said before was irrelevant because we got Inkling instead of Lucario.
I'm happy to see some Link. This is my boy, my day 1 main. Probably still co-main, honestly.
I'm a big fan of Link in this game.
He's
Minus
so
the
cool.
loss of tether grab, it kind of hurts. But like, it's accurate to the game, so it makes sense. Oh, that's a big thing. If you're gonna constantly land aggressive like that, you're gonna get punished hard by those rollers. So Turing's got to be very careful of that
against Inkling. I good catch.
It's a great tech read option too. Committing to the forward smash, gonna get punished hard.
Yeah,
but
the roller kind of, if you're that far away, roller kind of covers like every tech option. Barely off the mark for that forward A. Finds a down smash, gonna send him off stage the other direction.
Fading back just far enough too. You have to be scared at the ledge if you're trying to edge guard a Link as well. They reverse that up B. It rips you off the stage. And it makes no sense, but it can kill you for accidentally thinking that you can edge guard.
I think lilDan didn't really realize that the boomerang would go that far.
Yeah, me.
People kind of forget about the smash throw. Like, everyone can do that with everything now. He's still alive. A little too late in pulling the bomb, though.
Yeah, try to get the bomb. You could hear him pull it at the end there, but like you said, a little bit too late on the trigger. Probably wanted to hold off doing it early so he wouldn't either A, have to tech a spike, or B, get killed off the top. That's my only guess. lilDan, though, you definitely take that. That move, that is the best rapid jab easily in this game.
You can get a free 30% off for no reason sometimes.
If your back is up against the wall, you can get even more.
60, yeah, it's like 60 or 70.
It's so ridiculous.
Actually not okay. I wish they didn't make it to their rapid jabs or the way they are.
Yeah, and you get your ink as well. It's just...
He's decent pressure right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing single hits, too. It's not like he's swinging just like swinging for the fences. Oh, gets out of the jab lock. That could have been huge for lilDan, especially at the ledge.
This is the ledge. Yeah, I've noticed that with Link. If you up B a little bit too soon to get from the ledge, you actually don't grab it.
Hey, he's been committing to these early up Bs quite a bit, actually. It's getting him punished a lot. I think it's mostly so he can get the hitbox at the end. Wasn't in position to be able to confirm off that.
I think that was off the timer. I don't think he was ready for it.
Oh, okay. He didn't set that one off. All right.
I didn't see him grab the slate. I'm not sure.
You know what? Actually, me either. Now I think about it. So, never mind. Anti-air up tilt, still not going to kill.
30 seconds on the bomb.
What's C4, like 20-something?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there. Definitely
so many things you got to think about.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, here we go. Hard punish.
Yeah. The fact that he's allowed to charge it for that long is just so, like...
Yeah, especially at the percent. You can mash all you want, but unless you plan to break your controller, it's really unlikely you're going to get out, and that's got to be stress-inducing for Turing, too, because he's had a couple times where he's racked on some decent damage, but he really hasn't been able to get that control that he's been looking for. There you go. Finally getting it up tilt. Wait, it's up tilt. F tilt. Excuse me.
Yeah, they look pretty similar in this game. He swings a little bit farther with F tilt.
Nah, one goes so far back and forward. The other one's like a little swipe up top of your head. I appreciate you trying to save me on that one. But
yeah, up tilt in this game, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, the other games, up tilt was actually really wide.
Well, I like the idea that they moved it from forward to back to forward, but it doesn't reach in front of him now.
My goodness, once you get how long he's been able to charge like Turing, you got to try and mash your way at least somewhat out of there, but Turing just hopefully trying to get another stock here, but lilDan really has been able to freely get as many rollers as he wants because Turing hasn't really punished him for any of them, nor has he like kind of baited any out so far. lilDan just decided to commit to a grab.
Takes the pummel damage.
I think and that is actually another testament to him taking advantage of the fact that Turing is not mashing.
Yeah.
Like, he knew he could get as many pummels as he felt like there, because there's not been like a single time it's like, all right, well, he hasn't been trying to mash out of my roller, so I wonder how many pummels I could get. And that's data for the future games. It's like, if he hasn't mashed for roller because maybe he just just decided to give up on the kill, what if he doesn't mash on grabs? That's going to be so much free damage for lilDan going into this next round.
Yeah, a lot of pummels, usually the damage based on the speed, which means the slower it is, the more damage it's going to do, and I feel like Inkling actually does some of the higher damage in the game.
It's half decent. Thank you for the clarification on 28 seconds, by the way. Appreciate that. This man, I thought he was about to go low mag for a second. Like, look. Between Papa's birthday, Tice, not shot a hook. Like, it's competitors swapping. All right, game number 2 here. Slightly smaller stage.
Good choice. I actually think this is a great stage for Link.
Agreed. I actually like it too because he was having trouble really tracking down lilDan before. I think that was a big detriment to his success. But now, because he has a smaller stage, he can get a few more of those big swings he's trying to hit.
Plus, he's still good at covering all the space. Like, Bomb, obviously, in its own right, covers a good amount just by existing there. And then, like, the Smash Throw and Boomerang covers just about the entire stage. Yeah.
The only thing I don't think will work for him is that he hasn't been able to react or punish a roller at all.
Yeah.
So lilDan has even less room to try and just get him on one of these. lilDan still holding the lead pretty decent here, 166 to 53%. Oh, backdoor should take it out. There you go. That's the old Wi-Fi player right there. Just roll right up to the ledge, see if they decide to get up in front of you after the bait, and set them packing.
PTSD.
It's at every NES in the world. At least Link is matching the color of his own bomb right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunate to Turing, though. And you see he's actually playing further back because of how much ink he has. He's like, no, I'm not trying to go up and take so much free damage.
Oh, gets a dash attack. Good option there.
Yeah, covered a lot, too. A lot of range on the jump from lilDan. And only taking 14% this time in the next stock. There we go.
2 backers, okay.
So it seems like Turing's starting to pick up the pace a little bit more, starting to hold forward a bit. I'm upset that nobody in the crowd clapped.
Gets a rapid jab, gonna take some big damage there. All right, avoids the roller.
Okay, here we go. As the match is progressing, Turing seems to be getting a bit more of an understanding of what he needs to do.
It's the forward tilt. Uses that huge
ripped him out of that roll too.
Yes, it does that. Consistently. It's very, very good.
And this is something that can happen to players too. lilDan has been so comfortably holding a lead throughout this whole set that now that the lead is starting to change a bit, where like he's getting hit more, it might mess with your heads. Like, wait, hold up. The things I was doing before are not working the same anymore. Like, what do I do? You need to stick to the same game plan that was to your success. Oh, dash attack, not going to do it yet.
Ooh, get the tip of the up tilt there. Catch him out of the falling roller. Right. Ooh, I don't think he wanted downer there. I think it may have been a misinput. All right, rapid jump to build up. Only 13, actually. Nothing crazy. I think it's smart that he's playing, like, Turing's trying to play back, kind of play some, like, spacing game, because once you get inked, you don't want to get hit until you're done being inked.
It's all about, like, both of these characters, while albeit Inkling is a little bit better at rushdown, it's all about stage control. Yes. And Link usually succeeds in that in spades, especially with moves like this, but he hasn't really been able to establish that real long game of pressure. He's been looking much better so far in this game number 2.
I guess the forward tilt again.
There we go.
Right. Okay, 60%, it really isn't too bad. Link's a bit heavy. Inkling's kill power outside of getting a roller really isn't anything too impressive. Okay, jumps out of the roller, nice reaction. Yeah, as long as he can avoid getting rollered, he will live for a pretty good amount of time.
He's got to be careful now, though, because he's fallen into that trap of, like, I found a new toy, I want to keep using it. Like, the F tilt's been working, so now he's using it quite a bit, and he's doing a lot of big swings. There we go, finally getting a little bit of positioning, but nothing else off that down tilt.
Ooh, really whips that forward there.
And using the invincibility of the get-up attack, that was
really good timing.
The best option really he could have picked there with how much percent he has. Probably would have been caught at the ledge. That's the answer on the up tilt. And I like the fact that he knew there was nothing true after that, so he decided to set up the boomerang to cover his options if he decided to go in after lilDan. But lilDan retreating over to the other side, just holding positioning, and he's really adjusted off of all these big hits he was taking before. He's slowing the game down. Oh, no, though. He still have his jump? He does, okay. Now, that recovery is amazing to begin with, but it's really easy to make a mistake, and here we go. That's the mistake he was looking for. Gonna close it out 2-0. lilDan moving on in winner's side. Was a much closer game number 2 for Turing there. Kind of shaking his head, but laughing as well. Probably discussing something in the match. But a big detriment was definitely the fact that after he got some positioning and was racking up some damage, he really couldn't keep it replicated. Like, lilDan was staying away. And, of course, in game 1, how many times he got punished by roller and such.
Started avoiding it more towards the end, but ended up getting caught at the end of the game there.